Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see what is really good. And hopefully we get the notification here.
You already hit it?
Yeah. I
You
didn't
hit
get
it.
any notification.
Well, I didn't get any notification either. Thank you very much, YouTube, once again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Coin Scoop. I'm your host, Ruben.
And I'm your host, Chris Crypt. Oh, what is going on?
Capital
Crypto
0 at the end.
What's going on, you fabulous crypto connoisseurs?
Hope everybody's having a swell Tuesday evening.
It's crack-a-lacking.
Tuesday evening. No, I'm playing. It's not Tuesday, right? Is it? No. It's...
What is it? What day is it? I don't know. I lose when I'm at
Technically,
work.
it's Monday, actually. Technically, it's Monday. I'm losing track of my days left and right, brother.
Man, I know. You are. Me too.
Hold on. I'm trying to get the chat up.
Okay, this is... Alright.
Taking care of some last minute things.
Yo, Oz, what up? Black Wing, what
Dr.
up? Kylie,
Oz,
good night.
Blackwing, Kylie, good night. What are you saying Kylie good night for?
She was the first one. She said, yo, she stopped in earlier. She's going to bed, though. It's too late for her. So
Kylie, let me tell you something, Kylie. If you checked in out immediately, you better have checked in to spank that like button, girl.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
If you left without smacking that like button, you are gonna hear it from the Coin Scoop tomorrow or the next time.
Oh man.
So, I don't know if you're still on, but we will ask you tomorrow, or if you watch the archived files.
Yes.
Speaking of the archive files, you know what I didn't realize? I don't know if anybody remembers X-Files.
Okay, what about X-Files?
You know, they're coming back with the show. They're like,
I think they did already.
Rebirth on the show. Yeah, well, not that they're doing it. Yeah, you're right. They did do it already.
I have a doozy for you. You ready for this one?
Bill said, "Good evening to all the addicts." What's up, Bill?
Yo, Bill, what's up? Inside Crypto, ladies and gentlemen. You know who actually? I'm gonna throw a doozy at you, being that we love entertainment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who's doing the remake to the Twilight Zone series?
Who?
Guess who's doing the remake to the Twilight Zone series?
Who?
All right, take a guess. Just take a wild guess. All right, think of movies.
The guy. Are you asking me who's gonna basically play?
Who's gonna be the create? No, who's gonna be the creator? Who's gonna film it? Who's gonna direct it and produce it and write it? Think of movies that you've seen recently. Who was the director, producer, and
is it gonna be what's his name? Peele or whatever?
Yep, Jordan Peele.
Really? Is he doing?
He's just been confirmed to sign on. Jordan Peele.
So it's gonna be a series then.
Yeah, it's gonna
be like a movie. It's gonna be a series.
It's gonna be just like the TV show was, but he's gonna be the one.
Wow, that's gonna be pretty cool. So they're gonna revive like all the classics, or is he just doing like his own version of the classics?
I don't know if he's gonna do his own version, but he's going to do a modern day rendition of the Twilight Zone.
Really?
Yep, I thought that was pretty cool.
That is awesome. That actually is very awesome.
Do the spanky panky baby girl Blackwing. Yes. That's right. So this is my first time looking at the charts. We've been looking at everything at one glance for today.
Today lasted way longer for me than I expected, and then so I've been out of it today because my whole daytime thing went way longer than expected, and then I ended up going to meet mom and dad for dinner, which was
nice,
very well. So by the time I got back, I mean, we got on our conference call, and then now we are on live. Yes.
But as I mentioned, this is my first time looking at the charts today. I've been trying to keep up a little bit here and there throughout the day, but I haven't had time. But one of my favorites actually had a crazy run up today. What were you gonna say?
What's Bitcoin at? Because I think overnight it hit 20 racks, right?
I think it did touch 20. It tickled 20. Right now it's at 19. Last that I looked earlier, it was at about 18.5.
That's what I saw it at.
So it was there, and now it's at 19. Ethereum's at 7.15. Bitcoin Cash, or Bcash, however you want to call it, is up at 1846. Ripple is on a tear still.
Is it really? What's it at now?
Yeah, well, it's at 71 cents. But
yeah, oh man,
I'm
never gonna be sitting here and listening to the hype again. I'm a little pissed off about Ripple.
Why?
I'm really pissed off about Ripple because that's in the top 5, top 10, top 5.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there thinking, why? I mean, there's no reason to not get into it. How cheap it is.
What was the price? What was the price when you were thinking about it?
It was like 13 or 14 cents.
Oh yeah.
And everybody, I know there's way too many coins. There's this and that, and it's like, you know what?
Man,
I should have just bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sometimes you just gotta jump in.
Especially just because that's one of the top. I mean, what is it at number 4? It's the top 5. I mean.
And again, I'm going to mention this to you, and I'm going to see if it's here so I can actually pull up a visual for everybody. But I think they locked up. I'm going to say a big reason for the jump also is because they locked up, I think, something like 55 billion coins. All right. And they're going to be releasing, I don't know how many, maybe like 1 billion a month for the next 3 years or whatever, how many years. But they did lock up half of the total supply or the max supply of the coins.
Really?
So there's 100 billion, so they locked up 55 billion. And also there's probably some rumors that Ripple's going to be one of the coins in the near future to be launched on Coinbase. So because of the meeting that
still technically then it's still, worth getting in.
Yeah. Well, listen, if this were to land on Coinbase at this price, again, everybody's coming in through Coinbase now, and a lot of people want to buy what's cheaper. They see Bitcoin at 20,000. Some people see Ethereum at that, and again, the whole psychology of just you wanting to own an actual full coin, which is true.
Yeah,
it's true. I've had people tell me that.
The way most people are looking at it, they're just
so they would jump into Ripple.
Yeah,
But again, there's other rumors that Neo might be actually listed on Coinbase. There's rumors that Monero is going to be listed on Coinbase. I don't see how Monero is going to be listed on Coinbase. I really don't. I mean, and again, there's rumors out there that's saying that's definitely going to happen with Monero. But for Monero to be added on Coinbase, I don't see it, guys. And if anybody thinks otherwise, definitely throw it in the chat. I'd like to know. I just think that the whole fact that this is a privacy coin, and this is true privacy, this thing here, and I just don't see Coinbase flying with that, and with all the regulations and everything, yada yada yada. So I just don't see it happening. But let's move down the list here, guys. Before we get to Cardano, Litecoin. Right. Litecoin's at 312, so it's still doing good. Cardano, to me, Cardano had a sick run. We were talking about this when it was 10 cents.
I know.
Cardano.
And that's another one I'm pissed off about.
So we were talking about Cardano when it was at, and again, I mean, there's things here with Cardano. People are saying, all right, what's driving the growth here? Is it just purely speculation? And you got to kind of think about that. It's my guess, my educated guess would be, it's purely speculation right now, because I don't think Cardano has anything
but that's
to roll out at this point.
It's speculation across the board.
Yeah,
it's not just Cardano, it's across the board. And I'm still almost on this thing, all right, what's gonna happen after Christmas? Listen, it may not happen. I mean, technically, isn't today the Bitcoin future nonsense that's going to be going on? I mean, but then again,
yes, I think it already started today, Sunday. Well, last night, whatever, however you want to look at it. It started Sunday night. It's Monday for me and Ruben right now. It's 12 a.m. I mean, technically it already started, right? Technically it already started. So I mean, I'm just gonna have to wait. I think regardless, Bitcoin is still going to be on a tear, And because of that, everything else is just going to kind of catch the wave.
Yeah.
And, Neo chart looks like it's forming a pendant. Think my 100 call looks good still. Oh my God, target 24 to 28 within 2 weeks. Oh my God. OMG. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm always saying, oh my God. Omise Go target $24 to $28 within 2 weeks. Awesome, Bill. Yeah, you had a good call. I'm working my way down the list. I'm working my way down the list here. So anybody that's just joining us or everybody that's here, I'm working my way down the list right now. But we're gonna get to Neo, Bill, and that was a very good call on your part. Actually, very good call. So Cardano, yeah, Cardano to me right now, guys, is mostly it's 100% speculation at this point for anybody to be putting in massive amounts of money behind it. But again, Cardano, putting coin into Cardano right now, you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5 year plan with this one right here, like indefinitely. Like that's the way you got to look at it, you know. And I relate this to Ardor, okay, with me, because I got into Ardor a very long time ago, and Ardor now is just starting. You know, next month the mainnet rolls out, and obviously you guys can see what Ardor is at now price wise, and you know, for something that I took 110% speculation on back in the day is kind of doing very well now. So I'm very happy because of that. And anybody who's getting to Cardano now, I'm more than positive you're going to be very happy in a few years. Very happy, especially if you got in at 10 cents. And even now, it's still good to me. But again, you won't get as much depending on how much you're going to put in. Anything else here? Yo, Artur Korikian.
Artur, what is up, brother? Thank you for joining the Coin Scoop once again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend. Tell a friend.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So, Artur, welcome, my brother. I'm going down this list here, and we're just shooting the ish here.
Shooting the shite.
Honestly, just appreciating everything that's going on right now, Rube. You know,
there's no reason not to.
All right, without you looking at the screen, what do you think? We were at 530 billion the other day. What do you think we're at right now, total market cap for all cryptocurrencies, without you even looking that up? And I'm going to scroll up before we continue.
And you know, it's funny, the screen is so small I can't even see it. Your screen is so small on my screen.
Take a guess. What do you think?
Three quarters.
3 quarters?
Yeah.
What do you mean 3 quarters?
What'd you say it was just now?
A few days ago, the total market cap for all the coins, I'm saying, for all the coins,
yeah, I don't know. What was
about
five, what?
It was at 536 billion.
All right, so
when we spoke about it.
3 quarters, around 3 quarters, 750.
So, no, not that much.
All right.
Not yet, at least, but maybe by next week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe by the end of the month. So, what would you say? How much it's moved up since what we spoke about a few days ago?
So since you're not saying not that much, I'm going to say 600.
600. Okay, let's scroll up, and we're at 580 billion right now.
Well, 580,
which is still
way off.
Yeah, which is still amazing, though, right? I mean, it just goes to show that 50 billion has come into the market in a few days. So, kind of tells you guys what's kind of tells you what's going on here and what you should be expecting. But again, working our way down the list here, we have IOTA, right? IOTA's trying to, you know, as if you guys already know, with the whole Tangled technology and no fees, they're looking to really take over. So IOTA's been on the tear, obviously. It's up 8%, 382. Dash has been, actually, I just read today, Dash is confirmed if you hold one masternode. Okay, so if you picked up Dash back in the day and you have a Dash masternode, congratulations to you, because with this price over $1,000, you are currently a millionaire. So congratulations to all the Dash masternode holders out there.
He said, congratulations to you, because you are currently a millionaire.
yeah, they are. You hold one masternode, you're a millionaire. Yeah. So it's amazing. It really is.
Arthur, what's up with that? Talk to us about that wedding you were at last night, brother.
Oh yeah, Arthur, how was the wedding, man?
Oz says, Arthur, he gives him £1. How did the bridesmaids look?
Artur, if you have any pictures, man, join us in the Discord. Anybody here? We have excellent discussions in the Discord.
Yeah,
guys, kind of just chat.
Which, guys, just so you know, across the board, Me and Chris have been talking a lot about a lot of things that we're going to be doing for the new year and upcoming into the new year. And I think a lot of them are going to be coming into effect a lot faster with some joint ventures that we're getting involved with, which I'm not going to mention necessarily just yet, but want to give you guys just a heads up that, you know, obviously like which, I mean, the podcast, I mean, it's just so much right now, bro. I mean, even the podcast we got going on is kind of taking a back seat, right? Is it safe to say that? Or
the podcast, you know what, I usually handle most of the uploads for the podcast,
yeah,
and
but
I've been coming with issues.
It has taken I mean, that it's safe to say that though, right? Which obviously we're gonna be doing, you know, because we got I mean, we have everything we need. But so I could honestly say the only thing that we don't have is a LinkedIn and a Telegram.
Yeah. Well, Telegram,
and, you know, for obvious reasons, you know, Telegram.
Tonight, I'm gonna get the Telegram up and running for us.
Well, let's wait on that because you know we're still you know, everything that has to do with security behind the scenes. We're not too crazy about Telegram because of that.
Yeah,
just the security features kind of sook, and they want certain information that, you know, which, don't get me wrong, it's not like, you know, they want to take blood samples or anything, but it's just. In this game, in this racket, I guess you could say, you definitely have to be very precautious, about what you do.
You just gotta be careful with your ass about here, man.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, that's one thing that's definitely, you know, and gratefully, thankfully, me and Chris, I mean, just for generations of family, we come through a high level of and it's through the bloodline, I could say, a high level of security background. Not like, you know, I'm not talking about like security guard level background. I'm talking about like, you know, just a level of security beyond belief that runs through our bloodline. So we're just always very precautious with that. But yeah, that's why I don't know. We'll see about the Telegram thing, but as far as everything else, but it becomes a lot. So the podcast will be, though, like I'm talking about on a daily basis also, which is good though, because we're kind of, I guess it's safe to say we're going to be expanding, but we won't get too much into it anyway. But yeah, so I'm just thinking about that because, you know, I know the people because it's crazy. I mean, we have like, I think for the little bit of time that we were putting the podcasts out, we were getting, I think, a faster following on the podcasts than on YouTube, right?
Yeah, we definitely.
I was surprised at the amount of people that were following on and subscribing to the podcast on both Google Play and the Apple iTunes. That like
but that doesn't stop. I mean, we just run into issues with.
Definitely doesn't. It definitely.
I just have to get back on that, and we've just been running into issues with some of the shows.
It's good to work as a team, you know.
Yeah. So Oz says that the total market cap was close to, I guess, it was 598 billion. Bill. Okay, this music is like totally pumped up right now, guys. If the music is too loud, I don't know what's going on right now.
It went up? It like cranked up or something, or what?
It's got some gangster shit playing right now. Nah. 20 billion. Bill, are you saying the current total market cap is going to be 20 billion? It's going to fall to 20 billion in January for all the coins? Bill? Interesting. Imagine that. Almost 570 or 580 or I'm sorry, 500 whatever billion just being swiped out. It says I hold 5 Dash Master nodes with Crypto 20. Listen, dude. Yeah, you very well could be. I don't doubt you there. I do not doubt you on that one. But all right, guys. Yeah, so just. I gotta load this music. I don't know what the hell's going on over here.
There you go. That's your boy Peel with the
what the hell's going on here? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's funny. You were just talking about them, and
they're listening. I know, right? Unbelievable. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna way down the list here. New economy movement. Again, this is another one that's on a tear. Even one that I held myself a very long time ago when it was just a few cents, and I never really understood this one as far as just what its purpose was. I just never really got it. It just never had that. To me, it just never had that marketing as far as I saw. But again, maybe it did somewhere else, but it just didn't have that same pizzazz that all the other coins had. And it's on a tear. It's at 70 cents right now, which is amazing. Amazing. Monero, which is rumored to be added on Coinbase, I just don't see it. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. So, and also Monero is supposed to be, because of everything, all the regulations, guys, and everything that's going to be coming up in this next year, especially here in the States, Monero is supposed to have a tear to, it's rumored to have a tear up to $1,000, probably more, and that could very well happen. That could very well happen, you know. There could be a strong push out of Bitcoin to these altcoins, and that's why also, you know, a little bit down more the list here, Verge, which is just amazing that it's sitting at 5 cents and it's at 31. Guys, this Verge was at, literally was considered.
Could that be a sleeper?
Yeah. I mean, it's focused on, you know, it's focused on privacy, right? And you know, secure and anonymous crypto built with a focus on privacy. So this is all the hype these days, you know. And again, it's because of this grasp that, you know, we know who is trying to grasp on Bitcoin.
Easy.
Yeah, I know. But so just for me to see Verge at 31, guys, it's nothing short of amazing. I mean, just literally just blows my mind. Okay, let's see what else we got going. I had Bitcoin Gold. I heard it was going to be added to Coinbase also. I don't know. I don't see it. But if you are mining using GPUs and only GPUs, ASIC resistant, then Bitcoin Gold might be good for you. It depends on how big your rig is. And don't take that the wrong way. I meant rig as in your you know, mining setup, as far as with the graphics cards and all that. That's the whole point of this, right, of Bitcoin Gold, was to kind of get away from the whole, you know, centralization, ASIC mining, to Bitcoin Gold. So, you know, this is another one that amazes me also. It's kind of like, you know, still at 11. So Stellar is doing great. I see this having a run like Ripple did. EOS is supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be the Two-Face to Batman, I guess, or maybe even the Joker to Batman, if you guys know what I'm saying. So this could be, once the platform actually starts rolling out next year, after the summer, this will probably be a clearance sale right now, right? Neo 6792, which is amazing, Bill. Shout out to Inside Crypto. No, January it was 20 billion market cap. Oh, okay, January was 20 bill. Yeah, so it was the entire market cap was 20 billion earlier this year. Which, yeah, Bill, it's again, man, completely amazing. ICO overbill, and they were the only tokens created hits exchanges mid-January. Cool, thanks. Yeah, so shout out to Inside Crypto for giving us a little look inside of the crystal ball there, Bill. You know, remember when Ruben? You remember when Bill was saying this was it was gonna hit 100 by next week, and it was less than $50. And a few days later, look where we're at now. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Neil's gonna have a great run next year. And I heard Neil's rumored to be added to Coinbase also. There's gonna be a bunch of coins added to Coinbase, and whatever those coins are, whoever's holding them, be ready to see some gains. Ethereum Classic.
Listen,
what's up? Talk to me.
Right now, real quick, I want to talk about this fucking kid.
What kid?
That the one that bought the. Did this guy really buy Bitcoin on Craigslist, bro?
I don't know. Where did you hear about that? What, the little kid in the thumbnail there? How old is that kid?
No, not that kid, bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just thought that was a funny, confused looking face.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Not that kid, but bro, there was some kid on YouTube.
Okay.
That I was sitting there thinking, like,
before you continue, just change your audio set to your microphone, all right?
Why, you don't hear it?
All right, there you go. You sound good now.
You don't hear me?
I can hear you. Leave it alone. Yeah, so go ahead.
So I'm sitting there thinking, all right, you know what? I'm gonna look for something to talk about, and then as soon as I just go to log into YouTube, I see this kid sitting there, and he's like, I just bought a full Bitcoin.
Okay.
On Craigslist, and I don't know if maybe you had heard about it already, but
did it say how much he spent on that Bitcoin? Or
I was 17.3. So I don't know if it was when it was 17.3, but I mean the video's only not even a day old. So that's when I was like, all right, you know what? I want to find out about this guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you could pull it up or not, but I'm just curious to see how long the video is, because you know, I saw it, and then I was like, all right, you know what? We had to get on a little conference call, and I was like, you know what? We'll just, I guess, figure it out while we're on.
All right, buying a mid-arrest rules. Never buy an X phone. You've been scammed. Kid buys Bitcoin on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I don't see it here.
It was on YouTube though.
It was on YouTube?
Yeah, not Google. YouTube.
Kid buys Bitcoin. If you could find the link or tell me what it says, and then
hold on.
I'll pull man buys Bitcoin on Craigslist. Let me try that. Man buys Bitcoin on Craigslist.
A man?
Oh, right here. I bought a Bitcoin on Craigslist for 17.3.
Yeah. That one.
And he has. I was like, oh, this is number 10 on trending.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised being the fact that it's, you know, I mean, listen, the only reason to buy a Bitcoin on Craigslist is if you're getting it cheaper than anywhere else. I mean, if you're going to get that for a lot cheaper than any one of the exchanges, why not?
I mean, and that's the whole purpose also, right?
Yeah.
It's about peer-to-peer, finding somebody who's willing to sell, you know, and you buy it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's actually amazing that it's number 10 on trending. Yeah, this is gonna. I mean, this is to me this is everywhere now. I'm so shocked, bro. Willie Scheiterer is in the house rooms.
Willie, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining the Coin Scoop. Said I bought my first Bitcoin from a guy at a George Webb's.
Paid 1070.
1070. What? At a George Webb's?
Yeah, he probably yeah, that was when Bitcoin was at 1070, so it was probably last year. Or in January, February.
Isn't that crazy? Your Bitcoin video ATM run was how much was it then? Like 1,500? Yes,
1,500. Yeah, 1,300.
Can't even be. Yeah, it's probably about a year ago.
Yep.
That was his first. Damn. I mean, listen. Damn, man. It's like I still think about that, and it's almost scary. You know, which is not to like deter people away. You don't want to be deterred away, but you know, obviously, if it does go down, the best thing to do is start buying. You know, especially if you believe in this. But it's just crazy how, like, for it being out for going on a decade, and just this last year is just a spike.
Yep.
You know, and listen, it's gonna, you know, a lot of people that have just been studying this from the beginning, they said, listen, people are going crazy buying, it's gonna go up, and then it will correct. You know, it will correct. There's no question about it. You know, but I don't know.
But see, just looking at this video real quick, Ruben, this is the issue I have, right? With still like this is the next hurdle that it really has to take to push through this to freaking to go to Mars, Bitcoin. Like I'm gonna just fast forward. I'm gonna play this in hyper speed, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna simply, and this is
Billy Boom style.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue right there. Like with me, is the fact that this right here. Like, how many people really are gonna know how to actually do this without messing something up? Going to the phone, hitting the amount you want to send, sending it to the address, scanning the QR code. I mean, but then again, I think it'll get easier over time. But this is cool. I'm surprised that this is here.
Is it possible that this video can be a fugazi? Fugazi.
Oh yeah, dust? Yeah, 100%.
It's not real. It's not on the elemental charts.
Yeah, it could definitely be. Look, he makes him sign something too, right? So, oops. So he's making him sign like a contract or something. Like who, like this in itself, like who does this?
His face is blocked by a Bitcoin. I mean, I'm surprised that somebody even put that up on the Craigslist. I mean, people go on Craigslist because they're looking for a crazy deal, not just to buy it. I mean, if it was being sold at market value at the time that he bought it, there's really no point of buying it unless this was uploaded a day ago.
And again, they're trying to show that they're in compliance somehow, right? Because this guy's using Coinbase, right? It's like, so he's using really, guy? He's using Coinbase.
What would you say really, guy, for?
Because, I mean, come on. You're using Coinbase, whatever. And
what?
And that's not a bad thing, guys. That's not. But I'm saying it's just they're doing it because they knew this was going to be huge. Obviously, I mean, the kid has 2.4 million followers, so it has to.
Look what Oz just said, bro. Dr. Oz.
I'd have my mates come out and wreck that kid and steal his cash. Yeah, I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Like that.
It's happened.
That's on Craigslist especially, and it has happened.
Look! I was just reading today.
In other senses, it's happened.
I was just reading today. This kid got robbed of his Ethereum for 1.4 million in Ethereum, or however much it was. He got robbed. The guy put a gun to his head and made him, I guess, empty out his wallet. Whatever. Why you would be carrying so much Ethereum in a mobile wallet or whatever the case is beyond me. If the story's even true, it's beyond me. But we're gonna start seeing stories like this going into the new year and everything else because it's just gonna create.
I was like, I wouldn't, but that is some cash to walk around with people.
There's gonna be like this kind of like this blanket of security and protection that's gonna be laid on top of us. So that we could kind of give in more, to those that want full control, right?
Yep.
But again, he's just doing this for the sake of the video because he knows he's a public figure. So, he's showing that he's signing a contract and doing all this, doing all that. But in actuality, nobody's gonna be doing all this, I mean, and that's just being real. That's just being 1,000% real. Yeah. This is cool. I'm gonna give this a watch after. Yeah, guys, look at this. Number 10 on trending on YouTube. Bitcoin made it to the front page on trending. Unbelievable.
And that's not often that happens. That's why I was surprised. I was like, that's one of the first things that just popped up. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me see what this is about. I was like, we'll talk about this guy. What do some of the comments say?
Now I'm gonna be shocked if I'm walking around and I ask a random person what's Bitcoin. Now I'll be shocked if people say they don't know what Bitcoin is, and some people still don't know. But it would be weird for people to be like, "No, what is that?" Now everybody knows. The ad at the start of the video was Ty Lopez talking about Bitcoin. Buy a physical Bitcoin. The guy says, "How are you begging people to send you money because you're poor and you literally just got 17,000 out of the bank?"
That's another thing that bugs me out is I think he bought that cash. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he says I bought this cash.
Look at Jill da Silva says, "Am I the only one who doesn't understand Bitcoin?" Well, Jill, if you are watching the Coin Scoop right now and you want to know about Bitcoin, ask us anything about Bitcoin, and we'll be glad to fill you in. Us and our wonderful friends here in the chat. We will talk anything and everything of Bitcoin with you. And that goes for anybody. Anybody catching the replay, whatever it is. If you guys have any questions regarding Bitcoin and you're new to the game and you want to know.
Or the podcast.
or the podcast. If you want to know about Bitcoin, if you're just getting into this, me and Ruben will be more than happy to
entertain,
kind of give you a live tutorial here. Okay, we're live every night. At least we try to be. Yeah, more comments.
I mean, technically, we haven't skipped the night, so not that we try to be, we are.
True.
But we're gonna be. I think. I mean, we've spoken about this before. We're gonna be doing a lot of more pre-recorded things, and so I mean, especially with the holidays coming up, I don't know. I mean, we may miss a night. I don't think so. We're gonna have.
It's possible. I mean, we have the holidays coming up, so it's definitely possible. And yeah, it's definitely possible. Spank that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Spank it good. Why is digital currency the future? Because it doesn't effing exist. Somebody says. Especially the Bitcoin Cash machine rates. What if Bitcoin gets banned? What's so cool about a Bitcoin? Ty Lopez, yeah, it's,
a lot of people just don't understand it. Listen, I remember there was a time when I didn't understand it, and it just made no sense to me. And
yeah,
you know what?
And that'll continue. I mean, that continues, Ruben. That doesn't really leave. Because it's always a learning process with this thing, man. It's always a learning, because even the protocol itself, even the network itself, is just constantly trying to figure itself out, man. And again, I'll mention again, that's why we have Bitcoin Cash, we have Bitcoin Gold, we have all these things.
We appreciate that, Blackman. Thank you very much. For those of you listening on the podcast or listening on your drive home.
Thank you, Blackman.
Says, really hope you guys never miss a night. This is how I end a long day of crypto. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, brother. That means a lot, man.
Appreciate it. It does.
Thanks a lot, brother. I really appreciate that, man. And I guess somebody had to change our heart here, because they retracted that thumbs down that we got before. So thank you. If you gave us a thumbs down, you took it back. We hope you are enjoying the lounge.
We hope you're living a life full of crypto.
Yes.
And
I hope you're enjoying the lounge here. But again, I mean, guys, I know I keep saying, and I feel like I don't shut up about it, and please tell me to shut up, but I just think it's amazing where Bitcoin has come. And going into 2018, dude, this is like, it's just amazing for me to see it on YouTube now, and everybody's talking about it, and it's just a normal conversation like anything else almost every single day, and I just can't escape it, and I would never want to at this point. So, should we keep going down the comments, Ruben? What do you think? Should we keep trolling the comments, or
ripping it up? Rip it up. Might as well rip it up soon. Yeah.
Let's see what we have here.
Later. I'm just curious to see what people have to say with that one, because that's.
Look what this guy says right here, or this girl, Point Shoe World. So cool. I really want to learn more about Bitcoin. So, I was just gonna reply. Let me reply. So cool. Learn with us here.
That's not gonna go to the main video.
Yeah, this goes on to his main video. Learn with us here at the Coin School. What do you think? Should I leave this comment?
Yeah, why not? Let's give it a whirl. We don't normally spam people. We'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, why not? Learn with us here at the Coin School. We are live every night, talking Bitcoin. Yeah, why not, man? It's fascinating, man. And you know what? It would be my absolute, and I'm YouTube, and it would be our absolute pleasure I see something like this.
Yeah.
and
just break it down.
Yeah, just
break
any
it down.
questions, and if anybody's new, like I said, we'd love to just, we'll sit here and talk with you, we'll go through it live, tell you how to open up a wallet, how to move this stuff around. It could get kind of overwhelming, and that's kind of why we started the Coin Scoop, Ruben, right? Wasn't
exactly?
We started the
That's
Coin
what I'm saying.
Scoop
like, yeah, we started
to help people.
Yeah, yep. And it just turned into like, it definitely turned into a hangout session, and obviously, if we had more time, it would go back to I guess you could say the roots. But I mean, technically, we're working on something now, so that's a good thing. You know what I mean?
Look at this guy, Charlie here says, "What's a Bitcoin?" Yeah, so I guess people don't know. This guy, I don't like this comment right here. 1 BTC ain't gonna do ish. I disagree with that. I think 1 Bitcoin, as long as you hold it for the long term.
Copy his name down, so that way when it hits $1 million, you could just send him that message and say, "What do you think now, dyke?"
Look, it's Mr. Nuff to you. Hope their stock crashes and makes people second guess their life choices.
There you go. Copy that one down too. Copy that one down too. We're gonna troll them in a year.
So there's a lot of disinformation out there. Whatever. It is what it is. But
it's just misunderstanding.
We're always here to help.
Yeah.
We're always here to help, and
it's just misunderstanding. That's all it is.
That's all it is. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this after.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at that. But
yeah. But,
just really quick.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to Lisk, Ruben.
Do it.
Lisk is up 26% today, and it's at $14.18. And it looks like this one's gonna have a straight rocket up into the new year. Again, Lisk is gonna do.
Says Grosso coin pumping, bro, almost new highs.
All right, I'm gonna check that out right now. Just really quick, do you know that Lisk actually they partnered up with the whoever the producers or directors are that make the commercials for like Mercedes-Benz and all these fancy commercials? Lisk actually partnered up with them, and when they have the rebranding come February, the rebranding is gonna come with a whole bag of tricks.
That's not the one that with the commercial we were making fun of, right? That was like a movie trailer.
No.
Okay,
no, not that one. This is actually. These guys actually took under their wing the people who make those commercials for like Mercedes-Benz and all that stuff, and it's gonna be, I mean, the stuff that these guys are gonna come out with is great. So I've said it before plenty of times, and I'll say it again. Keep one eye open for Lisk. Okay, let's just look up Grosso coin really quick. Okay. All right, Grosso coin is at $1.47. Where were we looking at with this one? This was
I don't remember that one, to be honest with you.
Let me see here. Okay, October, it was 10 cents. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at this, and it shot up. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Look at that Blackwing. Unbelievable. 10 cents, dude, and look at this thing just shoot up. Boom. Shot up to $1.30. A week later, 2 weeks later, shot up to $1.30. It was at 10 cents, and then now we're sitting at $1.47. Amazing. And I don't know much about Grosso coin.
He says somebody said a new website coming out soon.
Oh yeah, see, yeah. So they have okay. So I guess the wallet has instant transactions, subatomic fees. Contacts fingerprint security. Okay, I guess that's their personal wallet there.
It's Lightning Network ready.
It's Lightning Network ready. Okay,
yeah,
that's excellent. I guess there's restaurants that accept GRS payments. They delivered their first stickers for South Korea. Wow. Okay, that's huge. So we all know South Korea is a huge. They love crypto. South Koreans love crypto.
I thought you were gonna sound like the guy from the ShamWow commercial. Remember, he's like, "It's German engineered," and the Germans, they build great things.
But all right, cool.
Yeah,
man. What's this at 108 now? It's mineable. and there's 105 million max supply. Very nice. Let me just see how long this has been around for. This has been around. Wow, this is an old schooler here. This has been around since 2014, huh? Wow. Okay, so they're proof of work. There's no ASIC, so I guess it's ASIC resistant. Extra values of richer advantage, owning several GPU. All right, very cool, man. If you're holding that Blackwing, good for you, man. Good for you, dude. It's giving Litecoin and Vercoin a big run for their status. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I mean, if it's moving like this, that's amazing. You know, it's another one too that I came across, guys. Spectre coin. Right, Spectre coin is up 24%. Spectre, maybe, yeah, Spectre. But I was going through some forums, and I don't know if you guys have heard about this one specifically, but I was going through privacy-centric coins, because I know this is going to have a huge run-up in the new year. Coins like Zencash, Zcash, Zclassic, Monero, Verge now. Verge has had a sick run. So all these coins that have, that their thing is privacy and anonymity, right? Privacy and anonymity. And this is kind of one that's kind of playing the back seat right now, right? So this is privacy focused, right? Energy, yeah, it's proof of stake. And let me see if there's anything else here. I had another, oh man, was it the I think there was a wallet, right? I think there was a certain wallet that I had. Let me see. Let me go to the announcement. But yeah, just check this one out, guys. Spectre coin. It's another privacy coin, and I don't know if this was rebranded in 2017 of this year. I don't know. You know. Oh no, it was created in late 2016. Okay, so late 2016. It's proof of stake. It's fully integrated with Tor. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely under the radar as far as what I was seeing. So, and actually when I was looking at it, when was this? Yeah, a few days ago. So a few days ago, guys, it was at 34 cents, you know, 34 cents. And look at it now, $1.11. So kind of tells you, and look at the run that Verge is having. So it kind of tells you, okay. And then McAfee's talking about, he's tweeting about these privacy coins and this and that. He didn't mention this one specifically. He mentioned Verge, but again, kind of gives you an idea of what's crack-lacking in the markets.
Blackwing says, go to Google Images and type Litecoin, Vercoin, Grossalcoin chart for the side-by-side quick, easy breakdown. Dr. Oz says it needs a rebranding that names Sooks Arse. Then it would shoot to the moon or rocket to the moon. Blackwing says it will rebrand for sure. People talk about it a lot. Otherwise, it would be much higher, I think. Lol. What's lol?
Lol is laughing out loud, Ruben. You didn't
I know. Just messing with you. I'm just making sure you're on your toes. Dr. Oz says, faux show.
Faux show. Okay, so what are we looking at here, Ruben? Blackwing, what are we looking at?
The side-by-side, quick comparison, easy breakdown.
Oh, he's talking about Grossalcoin.
Yeah,
right?
Litecoin, Vercoin, Grossal.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I see it here, but this is definitely small, and unfortunately, I can't make it any bigger here, because then I won't be able to move it in the window. Let me try it. Oh yeah, maybe I can. Alright, so what do we got here? 105, 5 times 21 million. So that's about what is that, 100 million? It looks like, I don't know, the numbers are small there. Okay. Is this the one that's going through a rebranding? So Grossalcoin, October 30th, 2017 was 30 cents. Vercoin was at 49. Litecoin was at 57 bucks. And Bitcoin was at 5,000. Halloween, Bitcoin was at 5,000, huh? 5,009?
That's, bro, you see what I'm saying? It's hard to believe, but that's what I'm telling you, man.
Unreal.
The speed that this thing is moving up at is almost unsettling. I mean, it is unsettling. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's not, you know, nothing against it. I'm just saying,
Unreal.
I'm trying to avoid a lot of people hurting themselves, I guess you could say.
No, it's wild. It's crazy to think that.
I'm telling you, that's a month and a half ago, basically. A month and a half ago.
Okay, so they're going after privacy. Personal privacy is in development, so that's a good thing. And again, all these coins, a lot of them, right? Especially the front runners like Stratus, they are, you know, this is their thing, man. They know their timing. They know what their future wise, where the market's gonna be, right?
Yeah.
As far as what people want, and more people are gonna want to get away from.
Blackwing said no, not that image, but I'm guessing that's the first one you put up.
I think that was
and he
the
said
first one.
The one with Grow, which it was the second one, but then he said no, not that one. It has the logos, and you just pulled it up, and he said, "There you go, that one."
Yeah.
And it's funny how that conversation, because as I'm watching it pop up, I didn't want to interrupt you, but as I'm watching it popped up, I know you're not looking at that screen, but you were just like popping it up anyway, so that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I apologize, guys. I'm moving back and forth. If I see something here, I'll just bring it up on the screen.
We both got two screens in front of us right now. That's what it is. So it's like, I know Chris is it's a little different with his setup, so he doesn't have like. Technically, you got two screens and a camera in the middle. I got at least a camera over one screen and then the other screen. So, but it's cool. No, it's cool. It's all for the better.
So this has the fastest transactions at this time. Yeah, I gotta look into Grassel Coin. I think you had mentioned that. Somebody had mentioned that to us, Blackwing. I'm not sure if that was you, but it's something that I'm gonna have to look into a little more. I mean, it's supposed to be. I mean, the transaction times is 1 minute.
Talk about what is that? Zero. Bill just put it up. 13 hours. I like this for several reasons. Overstock Guys project, and they're going to integrate capital markets. Big project, kill a team.
T0 ICO. Inside crypto. T0? Is it okay? T0 ICO. T0.com, is this it? Overstock and T0. The ICO is destined to fail. Okay, there goes some FUD if I've ever seen any. Developments with the SEC. Let me just take a look at this real quick. A look at the various hype narratives surrounding T0 and its upcoming ICO. Developments with SEC mean that the ICO market will move offshore. Okay, I could see that happening. The SEC, yeah, because of everything you see it now. T0 will have no meaningful advantage over any other exchange. In fact, T0's status as a US exchange will be a disadvantage going forward. Did you see this, Bill? Look at all this FUD, man. Some FUD if I've ever seen it. Let's go check this out real quick. Distributed ledger platform. Well, I mean, listen, of course the SEC is going to be getting involved, right? I mean, I don't blame these companies for going offshore. Of course not. Why wouldn't you? It's either, it's either you go broke paying to be regulated, to meet the regulations in the United States, and then you're going to be scrounging for money, or you just go away from the States. It's just simple. Yep. And that's what we're seeing now. Nobody even wants to, they're locked out of all the ICOs. All the companies here, they're getting strong armed, right? Look what happened to Munchie. Even in other countries, look what happened to, I forget their names in Canada. Plex. Is this the one? Is this what I'm looking at? Yeah, this is it. 13 hours. Okay, they integrate cryptographically secure distributed ledgers with existing market processes to reduce settlement time and costs, increase transparency, efficiency, and auditability. Platform integrates with trade participants to create a real-time authenticated immutable ledger, pre-trade encrypted accounts, enhanced fixed clearing and reconciliation, distributed register, they say. This is the team here. Did he mention, Ruben, that these guys are from Overstock?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Overstock. Launched Overstock. So, all right. So this is the guy that launched Overstock. And I guess this is his new project here. Just trying to see if there's something else I can get a little better understanding of what this is right here. There's no like FAQ. So what is this? It's just a distributed ledger for capital markets. Okay, so it'll be specifically for capital markets, and it'll just be encrypted. Encrypted accounts. Venue with enhanced post-trading servicing. I wish they had like an FAQ or something on this.
Well, we'll do a little more research on it. I mean, it's going to be up in 13 hours, so it's not like we can talk about it tomorrow. But we can still talk about it tomorrow. But we'll get on that one tomorrow, if anything. But I think we're going to wrap it up, guys.
Yes, sir.
I've been on for an hour. I mean, it's about right. Yeah. I am ready to fall out. Plus, me and Chris got to go over a few things. Because we got a lot of big things coming up in the next few weeks, and we're doing a lot more pre-recorded videos, etc., etc. So, I got to catch up on some Z's. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Coin Scoop once again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend about the Coin Scoop.
That's right.
I'm your host, Ruben.
And I'm your host, Chris Crypto. Everybody, it's always a pleasure. We appreciate every one of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Peace, love, happiness, crypto wealth. Catch you tomorrow night live here. YouTube, The Coin Scoop. What time, Ruben?
Same place, same time. Tomorrow we're going to be midnight, I guess, right? Yep, midnight tomorrow. Because we've been on your days off. We've been going on like 10 Eastern Standard United States time.
Yep.
But Mondays and Tuesdays, well, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, we do midnight Eastern Standard United States time.
Hey, we'll be here, guys. Peace.